This video is produced in partnership with CounterPlay Games. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to some more Duelyst solo challenges. Today we're going to be going over the solo challenge tier number 5 here, the Vault of Generations. Excuse me. My name is Twit. How you guys doing? Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the series here. Of course, if you guys have missed any of the previous episodes, they will be in the description down below. There is a playlist. You go ahead and check that out as well. But without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and hop right on into it because I'm excited and ready to get back to doing some more solo challenges here. We got Vanoff, Frozen Shadows. Let's go ahead and take a look at exactly what we've got to do. So it says to defeat the Abyssian General in 1 turn. Well, we're going to find out how exactly to do that. Alright, so we got a lot of cool stuff on the field right now. Let's take a look at the other side of the field. We got Lilith, the Blight Chaser here, the Abyssian General here, which is pretty nice, We've got two Premise Shieldmaster Provoke minions on either side of the field there. Then over on our side of the field, we've got our Borean Bear. We got we have a Borean Bear. We have a Crystal Cloaker, which is a Vesper minion, and we've got our General Fae Bloodwing. Not too bad. Take a look at the cards in our hand here. We've got Bone Chill Barrier. It says summon 3 join 0-2 Vesper minion walls. Minions that attack these walls are stunned. Now, I know in the last video we used these walls to sort of navigate our way through the field to go ahead and take down the enemy general, but in this video we're actually going to be doing something a little bit different, which is kind of cool. And you guys will see, we're going to be using those Bone Chill Barriers for something a little bit different, which is nice, Next up, we've got Boundless Courage here. Give a friendly minion +2 attack, and this minion takes no damage this turn. That's pretty nice. Next up, we've got Snowpiercer Artifact. Gives my general +3 attack. And then we've also got Frostbite Spell, which gives a friendly minion +3 attack. If it is a Vesper, it also gets +3 health. Alright, so let us take a look at what exactly we've got to do here. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we are going to take our artifact here, go ahead and drop that and equip it to our General. Then we're going to take our Crystal Cloaker here. We're going to walk right up into his face here, and we are going to attack that thing right there. Bring it down to 4 HP, which is nice. Now, you see our General has 9 HP. His Premise Shieldmaster here has 8 attack, but only 4 HP left. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our Fae Bloodwing here and walk right up into that same spot right there and go ahead and drop that Provoke minion. So now that our Borean Bear Vesper minion can move freely about the map, well, as freely as possible. It's pretty nice. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and drop a Frostfire spell right here, right on our Vesper Borean Bear. It's gonna give us +3 attack. Then we're gonna go ahead and give this minion another +2 with our, Boundless Courage here, which is pretty nice. We're gonna go ahead and drop that down as well. And remember, if we go and take a look at our artifact that we used, it gave our general +3 attack. We've already used that. But remember, this is something I want to point out because a lot of people, or at least some of the people that have been messaging me on Twitter and stuff, seem to always forget about the artifact. I actually had a couple people message me asking about the artifact. I just remembered. I might as well go ahead and say it right now. The artifact can be destroyed. It is just like 3 health, or 3 attack, I should say, spell card or artifact card that just equips to your general. So you gotta be careful with it. Alright, next up what we're gonna do is summon all 3 of these minion walls here. We're gonna drop them right behind us here. Boom, boom, and boom, just like that. And we're gonna gain +1 because every time I summon a Vesper minion, this minion gains +1 attack. You see, their enemy general only has 9 HP, so we're gonna walk right up and take the general down just like that. Nice and powerful. Easily done, easy enough at least. Alright, so next up we've got Vitruvian Winds of Change. So go ahead and hop right on into this. Says bolster your dervishes and bring down the Songhai General in 1 turn. Not bad. Let's do some bolstering real quick. Okay, so there is a ton of stuff on this field right now. There is a Young Flamewing over here. We've got Kaido Assassin #1. We've got 4 Winds Magi or Magi here. Magi or Mag? I'm gonna say Magi. We have a Fire Blazer Provoke minion right there. We've got yet another Young Flamewing over here, and then we have behind him another Fire Blazer provoke minion as well, and of course the general is chilling here. Over on our side of the field, we've got 2 orb weavers on either side of this provoke minion here. We've also got a sand howler of our own, and of course our general, which is looking pretty good right there. So what we're gonna go ahead and do first is take a look at what we got in our hand as well. We've got in our hand Dunecaster, which is a dervish minion that gives +2 HP and +2 attack to a friendly dervish. If it is a wind dervish, it no longer disappears. Next up, we have a Premise Fist. Opening gambit, give a nearby friendly minion +2 attack this turn. We've got Fireblaze Obelisk here, which summons a dervish, summon dervish. Your dervishes have +1 attack. There we go. And then we've got our spell card here, destroys an enemy, a random artifact on the enemy general, summon a wind dervish, rush near them. So looking pretty good, So the first thing that we want to do is go ahead and drop this Fireblaze Obelisk right behind us, just like that. Give everybody nice and +1 attack here. We're gonna go ahead and attack this provoke minion here, which is, what was the name of this thing? This was a Fireblazer minion here. Then we're gonna also walk right here and take down the Fireblazer just like this. So it's looking pretty good. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and drop Rasha's Curse on the enemy general here. Go ahead and let that spawn a dervish minion right in front of him, which is pretty nice, And then we're gonna go ahead and grab our Dunecaster minion here, and we're gonna drop that somewhere randomly, anywhere over here, doesn't really matter. And we're gonna go ahead and give that to our minion right here. I do not want to move just yet, to our Sand Howler. Then what we want to do is take our Premise Fist, one more spell, take our Premise Fist, drop it right in front of us just like that, and also give that to our Sand Howler, which is behind us right there. Now what we're gonna do is go ahead and take it down just like that. Nice and powerful. We're gonna take this this orb weaver here, and we're gonna walk him in, of course, to attack of his own. Bada bing, bada boom, just like that. And then we're gonna take our Sand Howler and walk up right in front of him just like this to take him down for the win. Bada bing, bada boom, realest duelist in the room. Just like that. Like I said, these are, I've said this every single video, they're not really terribly hard challenges, but they do get up there in their difficulty. So it is definitely a nice, I would say, because when I was doing this originally, I had like almost no help trying to figure this out, except for the people that were watching me play it on the stream. I had almost no help trying to do this. So I would say that these are really helpful tutorials. I know me being able to go back and do them again is kind of like open the door, open my eyes again, like, oh, you know what, I do remember doing this, and it is like sparking that oh, this is a good play, or that's a good play, this is a good strategy in this game again. So it's pretty useful. Alright, so for the next one here, we're gonna go ahead and hop into the Lionheart Dead Center, which says defeat the Vanguard General in 1 turn. Let's go ahead and hop into it. Now this is probably one of the easiest of this tier of challenges here, and you guys will find out why here in just a moment. As you see, there are a ton of things on the other side of the field, which is like, it's a little intimidating, I'll give you that. We got blazing spines everywhere, we got bone chill barriers everywhere. I mean, they're just all over the place. Then we've got a Windstopper minion chilling right in the middle there, and of course backed up by their general themselves, which is pretty scary. Over on our side of the field, of course, then we got another Snow Chaser here as well. Over on our side of the field, we have a Sunstone Templar here, as well as our general, and then sitting in the back is a Rogue Warden ranged minion here, which is pretty nice. So again, we've got to take a look at the cards in our hand to see exactly what we want to do here. As you see, we have a Martyrdom in our hand, which destroys any minion and restores that minion's health to its general, which is pretty cool. And then we have Arclight Sentinel here, which opening game it gives any nearby minion +2 attack but -2 health. So let's take a look at exactly what we've got to do, and I promise you guys it's gonna be pretty cool. So first up, what we're gonna do is gonna go ahead and martyrdom this minion right in front of him, or excuse me, right in front of our Sunstone Templar there, which is gonna be pretty good for us. We're gonna drop this Arclight Sentinel right beside our range minion back here, which is gonna be pretty nice. Then we're gonna go ahead and walk up and take our general to attack this bone chill barrier here and take that thing down just like that. Then we will walk up with our Sunstone Templar, walk up right here to take it out as well, just like that. Then we're gonna take Our ranged minion here with 6 attack, seeing as it only has 6 HP over on the enemy general, and it is a ranged attacker, so you see we can hit anything on the field if we'd like to. We're gonna go ahead and take the shot right there, dead center, just like that, and take it down. So again, that's probably one of the easiest to figure out. Maybe it could have been a little bit complicated with the martyrdom, trying to figure out exactly which minion to martyrdom. So I guess I could see where it would be a little bit tougher. But in my opinion, that one's a pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Like I said, it's called dead center for a reason. So yeah, but let's go ahead and hop into the next one here. Next up in the Vault of Generations, we're gonna be taking on the Abyssian Power Overwhelming challenge here, which is going to be pretty interesting, and you guys got to keep in mind exactly the name of it, Power Overwhelming, and the names for these challenges are actually usually pretty good. Like the last one was Dead Center, and you literally really didn't have to move anywhere except for Dead Center. So in this one, Power Overwhelming, that means we got to get some overwhelming power to take down this general. So let's go ahead and take a look at what he's got. He's got one of my favorite cards in this game, the Kaido Assassin here, which is a nice backstab minion, but not going to do too much on the side of the field right now. He's also got a Gorehorn, which is another one of my favorite minions in this entire game. Honestly, the Songhai deck is my favorite, just period, so far. And of course, you got the Songhai General over here. But over on our side of the field, what are we working with? We've got Black Souls, the minion that that lets you summon when I summon a Wraithling, this minion gains +2 attack and +2 health. I don't know why I could not seem to get that out. That was a tongue twister for some reason. Next up, we have a Wraithling minion over here, and we have a Gloom Chaser minion down here with an opening gambit. We don't really need to worry about that right now. And of course, we got Lilith, the Blight Chaser. We've got our Abyssian General right here. Let's take a look at the cards in our hand, though. We've got a Wraithling Fury, which is kind of a terrifying card, a 3 mana cost card that gives a friendly Wraithling minion +4 attack and +4 HP. That is a little bit scary. Next up, we got Horn of the Forsaken, which is an artifact for our general, and whenever we deal damage, it summons a 1/1 Wraithling nearby your general. That's going to come in handy here very soon. We've got the Demonic Lure, which is one of the most frustrating spell cards in this entire game, in my opinion. Now, this might be just because I don't play like super competitively or anything like that, but this is, in my opinion, one of the most frustrating cards in this game. Oh my goodness, Demonic Lure, you just get basically whipped across just wherever you want to be thrown, they will throw you, and you have to take 1 damage for it as well. And it's only 2 mana cost card. It's just really obnoxious, really frustrating in my opinion to deal with. But that's just me again. I'm not a competitive player. I'm not a professional player or anything like that. Next up, we've got Wraithling Swarm. Summon 3 1/1 Wraithling minions, Wraithlings nearby each other. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got to do here. We do have this Wraithling Fury, and we have a Wraithling right there. It's going to go ahead and basically mega evolve this thing, since a lot of you guys, I'm sure, are from Pokemon, or maybe you're not, but my channel is Pokemon, so we're going to go ahead and make that reference. Going to mega evolve a Wraithling here to take out this Gorehorn. Move him on up just like that. Next up, we're going to go ahead and drop our artifact on our general here, and also Demonic Lure, the Kaido Assassin. We're gonna bring him, we're gonna bring him right in front of us, just like this. We're gonna bring him right over here, just in front of us, so that we can deal some damage, we can take it out, and we can also get a free Wraithling, a free Wraithling just like that, and we get +2 attack, so that's pretty nice. Next up, we're gonna summon 3 more Wraithlings behind each other. Boom, boom, and boom, and that's gonna be a lot of attack here. Jumps up to 14 attack, and again, this is Power Overwhelming. We're gonna walk right up into the general's face, say, "How you doing?" and take the game just like that. A lot of power coming out from this Abyssian deck. Like I said, the Demonic Lure is one of those spell cards that just, you see it and you're like, it just gives me a bad taste in my mouth every time I see it. I just can't stand that card. So, frustrating cards aside, it is time for the final solo challenge here in the Vault of Generations, Songhai Evolution into Ash. And I know I've said this so many times that Songhai is my favorite deck, my favorite faction, I should say, in this game. I just really like Songhai like a lot. I really do. So we have to defeat the Magmar General in 1 turn, and this is going to be one of those things, like I know I said literally just a second ago how one of the most frustrating cards was that Demonic Lure. Well, we're going to see another frustrating card. Well, I shouldn't say it's a frustrating card, it's a really good card because it's in the Songhai deck, but you guys will see, we'll find out, you'll find out. So first up, we've got the Phalanzar minion here. He's got also an unstable Leviathan, which is a big, that dude looks terrifying. Next up, we've got a veteran Silithar, there we go, I said that right. And of course, we got Voth the Immortal, the Magmar General. And I know I said this, I believe it was in the first Duelyst challenge video that we had, that Magmar was one of those just run you down decks, like overpower you. He's at full HP right now, so obviously we were in a pretty awful situation prior to this turn, but we have the cards in hand to take him down. And that is one of the coolest parts about this game, is just because you were down does not mean that you were out. We only have 2 HP on our general here. It's getting turned up. Let's do this. We got 4 Winds Magi here, which is an Arcanist minion, which says whenever you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to the enemy general and restore 1 health to your own general, which is pretty nice. Then of course we've got a Chakri Avatar, which is also an Arcanist minion, which whenever you cast a spell, this minion gains +1 attack and +1 health. So it's looking pretty good. Let's take a look and see what we got in our hand here. We got a Saber Spine Seal, give a friendly minion or general +3 attack this turn. We've got a Mana Vortex, which is gonna really come in handy very soon. Check this out. The next spell you cast this turn costs 1 less mana. That's pretty cool. 1 less mana. So sometimes if you have a 1 mana card or 1 mana spell card, you could get a free spell, essentially, is what it is. It's pretty cool. And it costs 0 mana as well. And you see, we only have 3 mana as it is, so we gotta make something happen here. Next up is a Mist Dragon Seal, which gives a friendly minion +1 attack and +1 health and teleports it to any space on the battlefield. We also have an Inner Focus spell, which reactivates an exhausted minion with 3 or lesser attack. And then we have a Phoenix Fire, which deals 3 damage to an enemy minion or general. Now, we have got a lot of cards in our hand, a lot of information, and some interesting and tricky plays to make. So without any further ado, let me show you guys exactly what we're doing right now. First up, we're going to go ahead and Mist Dragon Seal this thing right over here. We're gonna drop it behind him just like this, just like that. And you see, we only have 3 attacks, so we're still safe here. We're gonna go ahead and straight up attack him right now. Go ahead and do some damage. We are okay because we still can live, which is totally fine. Next up, what we're gonna go ahead and do is reactivate that minion. Bada bing, bada boom, just like that. Because like I said, he only had 3 HP, or excuse me, he only had 3 attack before, but now that he's got more, we are safe to go ahead, or excuse me, now that he still has the same attack from the original attack, now we can go ahead and inner focus him, wake him back up so that we can attack once again. And we're gonna go ahead and drop the Phoenix Fire as well, which is the next spell card we're gonna drop on Voth the Immortal, the Magmar General here. As you guys see, we've already done quite a bit of damage to him, which is really nice, as a matter of fact. It's not bad at all. So like I said, just because we were down does not mean that we were completely out in this situation, because after we drop that Phoenix Fire, which deals, that's 3 free damage, which is really nice. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and do, and this is why I said this is really cool, because we don't have any more mana left for our turn. What we're gonna do is drop a Mana Vortex, which of course is free of cost, as well as he's gonna take damage because it is a spell card. We are also gonna take our Saber Spine Seal here and drop that on our, what is his name here? On our Chakri Avatar, or Chakri Avatar, right back there, just like that. And again, look at how much HP we have, look at how much attack he has now. So we're in a pretty decent situation. We're gonna go ahead and take our general, walk right up here just like that, take him down, the Phalanzar minion, take him down, take a little bit of damage, that's okay, leaves us at 1 HP. Again, we are down, but we are not out, because we are gonna take our 4 Winds Magi here. We are going to attack Voth the Immortal. We are going to live, and guess what? Now he's only got 2 HP, excuse me, now he's only got 10 HP. We have 10 attack. We can attack one more time because of that beautiful Inner Focus spell that we played earlier to get him down that low. So we just did 25 points of damage in 1 turn. So yes, it is possible. Yes, there is the options available. And yes, in my opinion, Songhai is the absolute best deck in this game. And again, that's just me, just because I really like the minion. I really like that deck, that faction. But with that being said, that is going to wrap up the 5th solo challenge tier here, the Vault of Generations. I hope you guys enjoy it as well. Don't forget to smash the like button down below if you did, and if you guys want some more Duelyst, let me know in the comment section down below. If you would like to go download the game and play along, the link is in the description down below, as well as it will be on mobile very soon, so that is really exciting. I cannot wait to play it on mobile. And if you guys want to add me, my account name on Duelyst is Hi I'm Twit, just like my YouTube channel, with no spaces, of course. But with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video. As always though, it has been Twit, and I'm out. Peace!